Om. Greetings, my dear divine souls. Each and every one of us deserve our sun and its glowing light and warm embrace. As we all carry on our journey towards celebrating the divine feminine on day 2 of Navratri, I want to invite you to celebrate this beautiful continuation by offering reverence to Maa Brahmacharini. Also known as the mother of devotion and penance, she represents the second form of Maa Durga as an embodiment of asceticism or the practice of self-denial as a measure of personal and especially spiritual discipline. Her Durga avatar is also celebrated as the unmarried form of Devi Parvati. She walks barefoot, has no vahan, and is dressed as a female spiritual practitioner. She is adorned by dried Rudraksha bead necklaces and flowers, a true epitome of a graceful and serene presence. Lotuses attached to her body represent knowledge, and the beautiful white sari represents purity. By meditating on her and celebrating her, good qualities such as penance, renunciation, dispassion, and restraint improve inherently. It is believed that Maa Brahmacharini governs the Mangal Graha, also known as the planet of Mars, the provider of all fortunes. She has 2 hands, both of which carry a rosary and a water utensil respectively. She is also celebrated with the mantra Om Devi Brahmacharinyei Namah. When you chant any mantra, the way you pronounce it decides the vibration and related benefits you will receive. So now please repeat once more with me if you would like. Om Devi Brahmacharinyei Namah. Now it is time to bring a splendid real life context to today's celebration of the Divine Feminine. She is an example of an unbelievably powerful and influential woman. Andesha Farid, founder of Afghan Child Education and Care Organization. Andesha spent her younger days living as a refugee in camps outside of Afghanistan. There, Andesha learned to write and read from her father, and at the tender age of 11, with the determination to tutor Afghani women and children who had no place to learn, made a mark in history. Later, in Pakistan, Andesha participated in a non-profit that started the child sponsorship program in conjunction with the US-based Charity Help International as program coordinator. After a successful run there, she moved back to Kabul in 2007 and started her new non-profit of SECO, which is the Afghan Child Education and Care Organization. Today, AFSECO runs 2 orphanages in Pakistan and 7 orphanages in Afghanistan, in addition to a girls' school and several vocational training centers as well. Each of her orphanage houses over 180 children. A Bachelor of Science graduate in Computer Science from the University of Portsmouth, Andesha enrolled in the 10,000 Women Training Program, where she says that her management and leadership skills have improved dramatically, along with great financial management skills. She has continued to build her skills through the 10,000 Women Mentoring Program, including developing fluency in Dari, English, and Pashto. In the wake of extraordinary adversity and the general climate of Afghanistan today, Andesha is importantly woven into her country's next generation of leaders who are trying to rebuild the country's future. Other than providing children a safe and nurturing environment, Andesha's nonprofit instills important leadership values of tolerance and the value of education for Afghanistan's future generations. In this way, Andesha believes that her organization's principles and policies set their children up for future success and on an even greater scale contribute to a more hopeful, tolerant, and prosperous future for Afghanistan. Such a splendid story. Please do let me know what you thought about this in the comments. Speaking of Navratri and its divine and vibrant celebrations, how can we not talk about colors? The color of the second day of Navratri this year is white. My favorite, synonymous with purity and innocence. It brings in the experience of a deep sense of inner peace and calm security. Finally, further exploring Navras on day 2 of these 9 glorious days of Navratri, the second ras is the Hasya ras. Hasya means laughter and joy, and the Hasya ras represents a deep sense of happiness coming from the laughter and joy that keeps us vibrating in a state of contentment and bliss. Being happy and spreading joy is so important, as it ushers in abundant good health, a positive and healing aura, and removes all negativity from life. As I take you to the blissful culmination of this serene journey, my hope and prayer for you, all of us today on this auspicious second day of Navratri, is to let the spark of joy and calm of peace fill our lives with hope and contentment with what was, what is, and what will be. I hope that it ushers in a beautiful eagerness for life versus restlessness, a sense of controlled chaos and magic versus untethered and blinding dazzles of lack of control over self. Our lives are filled with moments and opportunities to assert our sense of peace and confidence in our responses, no matter what experiences life brings our way. If you ask me, they all are gifts, some recognized as so, and some in disguise of opportunities for further growth. I finally leave you today with this thought. Trust and surrender that the universe will do its best to bring you to your highest timeline. All this while sincerely hoping you surrender and work on your own fertility for receiving versus needing. May the purity, joy, and peace engulf you so that you never ever have to shrink for anything ever again. Wishing you all abundance in love and light. Oh.